Hey guys, and welcome back again to me, Ben, playing on Takaoka Island in episode 14 right now. We are starting with the end of episode 13. I realized that OBS acted a little bit weird, I would say, with the last recording. So I want to give you a quick rundown of what I did in the last episode. So there's quite a bit of decoration that happened, especially in these parking lots here. These are all functional except for this one. That's an industrial parking lot that I just designed with some trash trucks and some other trucks and some vehicles that are just sitting there and waiting either for the transportation to the cargo harbor over here, or maybe it's just employees working in the industrial district that decided to park there. The other asset that we included here is the mall. It's the United Mall. It's not the City Mall yet, but I'll for sure choose to bring in the City Mall at a later stage of this build. And right now I'm diving already into my stats here and my numbers regarding production. So I'm making quite a bit of surplus here, except for coal. So I'm missing a coal coal thing here. So what I want to check first is my infofuse, have a look at my natural resources and deactivate everything that's basically not coal or ore related. And I think that area over here would be a very nice spot of us having a coal thing. So maybe I can keep this active. Let me just deactivate everything again before I'm adding the that didn't work, so I can't keep the info view on here, but I probably want to branch off. Okay, I need a building permit here, or maybe this and this. Is that area that I had in mind? Yes, I think it's... I'm gonna purchase those 4 tiles here. So with that being done, I can now start and bring in probably some ore mining facilities here. I just want to check and see where the actual resource is sitting. So it's right next to this tree. I'm gonna save this tree for now in my info view. So I'm doing some landscaping here first to ensure that this turns out nicely. Just keeping it a bit smooth over there. So probably I'm creating kind of a platform here, because this is actually the spot where I want my coal industry sitting. And then some kind of terrace like layout here. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'll quickly put in my industry here. So I'll be back for you in a bit after I'm done with the terraforming here. So after establishing the initial industrial zone here for coal mining, I want to let the game run for a bit and just see what's happening. And do some decoration here and there along the way. But first I want to let it run and see how well this is working. So now, since the game crashed on me, I'm gonna give it another try here. Hopefully it works now. Let's see. So what I want to place down here, and I'm just trying to find the right acid. Not the power plant, but the storage yard. I think it's probably too huge for that area. Or maybe not. Maybe it's actually not too bad. Okay. So that's working. I just want to create something like a parking lot. So I'll do some decoration now and I'll be back for you in a bit, and hopefully the game doesn't crash again. Yeah, but let's wait and see what happens. So as a tiny little ore center here, I think this looks quite reasonable. I'm just wondering why. Is this producing already something? Yeah, I guess so. But the efficiency isn't too high, unfortunately. So I'm just checking on my numbers here. Production, yeah, it's 0.9 tons, 2.5 tons. So it varies between a little and a little more. So probably that might also be a good area to establish a new type of industry. Not a new one, but some other type of industry here. Adding in some, like a tiny or a bigger stone quarry here. And obviously I don't want to keep the shape like this. I want to change that. So there's one thing I'm definitely wondering about, and this is kind of why aren't there any things plopping up like buildings and whatnot. This is kind of strange because like there usually should be like I'm on my way to level 2 over there, and here also on my way to level 2 slowly but steadily. And I'm wondering why aren't there any cars and whatnot coming in. So this is kind of strange, and not only cars but also other building sites. Like here the farming area seems to be fine, that oil field seems to be fine. This is almost level 4. Well, let me check. It's almost a level 4, I would say. And this seems to work, but the other thing doesn't, and this is kind of strange. But either way, like there's one asset I want to activate in a little bit, maybe before the next episode, and this is like the coal, what's it called, the coal piles. I think I saw one asset at one of the other YouTubers' videos that I want to use here, because it would make things look way more like realistic, interesting and whatnot, so that you can actually see some kind of coal storage here. So I at least want to plan out the storage yard. But this comes from the power plant. Like you need the power plant first. Maybe that's too big. Like too big for this area. Tiny bit too big. So now I'm checking on my electricity stuff. Yeah, I'm producing more than enough electricity here. Then what about water? It's fine. Traffic, all good. Parking facilities availability is also good. This seems to work well enough. Fire hazard. Well, I could do something against this here. Maybe it's time to invest some development points into firefighters. Let me see. So first the watchtower. I need to unlock that. I could also start investing in a city hall. 34 development points left, which is more than enough, I guess. No tourist attractions yet. Server farm. Yep. All good. Okay, ground pollution. I'm up for that. Maybe some solar as well. I don't need the intersections. I don't need the... Yeah, gonna leave it like this. So first, let's start with firefighting. This would be a great spot here. So I have my helicopter starting. Are there any building extensions? No, there are not. Okay, now I also progressed Grand City, milestone 14 until unlocked. Another few development points here left, and I also want to add a recycling center to that area. Might increase traffic significantly, but that's fine. I'm good with that. No upgrades here available. And I also should have the server farm. But this should draw a lot of electricity probably. Yeah, so maybe I gotta put this somewhere else, but not right now. I'm also adding solar power, so I need more funds. That burned up quickly. Yeah, but either way, I think I'm doing a good thing for my citizens here, because the ground pollution should significantly decrease over time. Yeah, this also should operate quite well. Yeah, and I think for the end of this episode, I actually want to fill up that space, this space, this and this with some reasonable buildings here that would look nice in that area. So I'll quickly fill it up and give you a rundown of the current episode and see what we've got and what we built here. So I'll be back for you in a bit, and thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for watching this episode again. Very much appreciate your support here on YouTube, and I'll be back for you in a bit with a rundown, and then hopefully see you again next time. So I just added in a few more parking lots, and now I'm like decorating this part here as well to make it look a bit better. So I think now, guys, we're done with that tiny part of the district. I filled in a couple of parking lots, and I'm actually thinking about whether it really makes sense to have that many or parking lots at all in this area. And the last thing I'm going to do here is filling up that last tiny bit of green space around these facilities and the train station, just to ensure that it looks a bit more coherent, I would say. Besides that, guys, with that new industry in town, I think it's a good step forward. I believe I still have 2 buildings here that don't have enough customers, but that's probably due to the fact that, like here, there are not enough residential zones nearby. I don't know whether these really need a high density surrounding or area of residence. Probably they do. I don't know. The other thing I want to create in the next episode probably is a more or less smooth transition between like that rail line and that part over here, because we will need some industrial train station here as well, just to ensure that all the goods being produced here, the coal, the stones, can be transported off of that or away from that area to the outskirts and to the rest of the world. And when we have a look at this island, there's a lot of place to fill, and I already have 75k citizens here. And I think that's about it for this episode. So thank you very much, guys, for watching me again, for spending the time here. I'm still working on a couple of things here and there, and honestly, I don't have a lot of time to work on City Skylines 2. I wish I had way more time for this. But either way, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, and I hope to see you next time. So have a good day, and thanks a lot. Bye-bye.